Welcome to These Nuts Garage, and today we're going to be back out here working on our 1994 F-150. And basically what this video is about is what I learned during this engine swap process on this truck. We're also going to be doing a giveaway from Eagle Lubricants, so stay tuned. Alright, so like I said in the intro, what we're going to be talking about today is the things that I learned when I swapped out the engine in this 94 F-150. Now the truck this truck had a 5.0 liter 302 engine. It's a 94 model. Now the engine that I bought out of the wreck truck was a what I thought was a 94 F-150. Same exact motor, looked the same, everything. So when I got it home, as you've seen in the previous videos, I did some stuff while I'm there, kind of repairs, not really repairs, but upgrades to make sure the engine went a little bit longer, had a little bit longer life, new oil pump, timing chain, new fuel injectors, gaskets, things of that nature. So once I got the engine in the truck, and you've seen as in these previous videos, when I first started it up, it kind of sounded a little sick. And if you don't remember, I'll put the video right here and we'll watch that clip. Now that you've seen that clip, you see how when it started up, it was just not running too good. And I got it running, and I kind of set it to the side because I was like, oh, there's probably a little wire or something going on with it that's causing this problem, and I didn't have time to fool with it that day. So what I'll do now is I'll start it up now and let you hear what it sounds like after I've got it all sorted out. So I'll turn it off so I'm kind of talk over it. So what I'll do is I'm gonna raise the hood, show you underneath the hood, and kind of what I had to, what happened in that first video. Alrighty, so let's talk about the engine swap here. Now this truck is a 94 F-150 with a 5.0 liter 302 engine. Now that's what came in it from the factory, and I swapped it out. What I thought was a 94 F-150 5.0 302 engine. Well, what I swapped it out with was a 93 302 5.0 liter engine. Now, in that year between 93 and 94, I believe it is, if I'm wrong, comment down below, Ford changed the firing order on this engine. This is the 94 firing order right here, and I think the other one was I can't remember what the firing order of this engine is, but if somebody knows, comment down below, or I'll look it back up and I'll put it down below. So anyway, in the video that you've seen, when I started the truck up, it just sounded kind of bad, and I'm going to explain what happened. Now, if you haven't liked this video yet, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, I would greatly appreciate that you subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell over there, so that way when we upload a video, you'll know as soon as that it's uploaded. And comment down below just anything you got a question about the truck or other projects, or you just want to say hello, feel free to comment down there. So what happened was when I got this engine home, This is the 93 engine in here now. You know, you see me replace the valve gaskets, cover gaskets, and you see me replace the oil pan gasket and the oil pump and the timing chain and all of this stuff that I did to this engine to get it ready to drop in here. The one thing that I did was I removed the distributor cap and all the wires, because I was replacing the injectors and all that kind of stuff. So what I did is when I reinstalled the engine and I got ready to put my cap back on and my wires, since the engine that was in the truck only had 86,000 miles, I was like, well, I'm just going to put the cap and the wires from the 94 engine onto the 93. Now, I did not know any of this until I fired this truck up, and it ran bad that they changed the firing order between those 2 years. So I just wired it up according to what's on the radiator support here. And in the video that you just seen, you've seen the end results. It was just missing really bad, and just ran very poorly. Now, I just parked the truck to the side, did some research, did some Googling, and I found out the correct firing order for this engine, and I basically just come out here and move my wires around. Problem was pretty much solved. Now, I'm going to go through the wiring harness and tell you which wiring harnesses are from which years on this truck right now. The engine harness that is on the truck now is from the 93. It basically comes around, routes down to here, and it plugs in right here. That's the only plug, the harness that's from the 93 is the one that's on the engine. The fuse box and all the harness underneath the hood is from the 94. And one difference between the 2 years that you can tell the two different types of engines is in the 93s, 92 earlier models, they did not have the mass airflow sensor here. They also don't have this sensor, which I don't remember what that is, some other sensor. But also, when you just look at the engine and you raise the hood, this intake, I'm gonna call it pipe, is 2 of them like this. So you'll have twin pipes that come in and tie into your air box. And that's why you don't see a mass airflow sensor on those trucks, is because there's 2 intake ports here. So if you raise the hood of an engine, you're like, oh, is this the one that's the older version of the engine? Usually you'll see 2 tubes here. Now I chose to keep the single because this computer in the truck requires this mass airflow sensor, so that's why I have one. So basically that's the truck and the engine, and it runs fine now, shifts fine, idles fine, goes down the road good, and that's all about the wiring harness. All right, real quick before you run off, stay tuned, because at the end of this video, or somewhere in the video, we're going to be giving the details on the giveaway with the Nutz products and some products from Eagle Lubricants. So stay tuned for that at the end of this video. Now that I'm done with the running part of the truck, what I'm going to start doing is working on some of the stuff on the exterior. I'm going to have to work on the shocks on the truck. Front suspension, there's something going on with that. It feels kind of loose, probably need some bushings, new shocks, just get that whole front end done. I'm also wanting to repaint this whole truck white. I might take it to Mako or somewhere like that, but what I would like to do is find another bed that doesn't have any rust in it, and just start out with a pretty clean bed and get it all painted. When I remove the bed, I may take the rear end, flip the rear spring housing or mount in the back so I can lower the back end down. That's basically the outside of the truck. Probably get the windows tinted on it once I get it repainted. But probably the next few things I'm going to be doing, I'm starting to work on the interior. You can see this door panel here is messed up. It needs to just be replaced because it's cracked here. This is broke in there. So I'm looking for one red door panel that's in really good shape if somebody's got one. Also going to be working on the interior. May do something with the seat. Have to fix this armrest. There's a little bolt that's come loose, so it's kind of crooked. Clean up the carpets. Come inside, remove this off of the steering wheel. I have these trim pieces. I'm gonna repaint them, so all the door trim pieces through here and those that go across the dash, well, I'll repaint all those. Need to replace the window regulator in that door, and other than that, just clean it up really good, and that'll be the inside of this truck. Now, just a quick project update. This is the 2014 Ford Fusion, coming up on the 15,000 mile mark with the Amsoil oil that's in the car, and we're gonna be giving you an update on the oil, changing the transmission fluid again, and some other stuff to the car. And give a big shout out to Eagle Lubricants, because they're kind of sponsoring me on all of these projects and a little bit of, a little way on each one of them. Now, this is the frame for the 78. We're still working on it. I've got to work on my springs, finish up my springs for this rear axle back here. Got that coming up in a future video, hopefully. And the cab is over here still in the garage. I'm gonna be putting a lot of this stuff in storage and moving to a different garage in the future. So that's gonna be a little bit of a project. So stay tuned for all of that. And that's basically all the projects. That other truck down there, that's my 99. I don't have anything planned for it right now. So that's a project update on all my trucks and cars. And so just stay tuned for any of those videos. All right, so this is going to be the giveaway portion of this video. Now, a couple of months ago, I received this box from Eagle Lubricants, and they're based out of Rusk, Texas. Now, Robert Rogers is the owner of Eagle Lubricants, and what do they sell? Amsoil products. Now, Eagle Lubricants is sponsoring this video and some other videos in the future with some of these products that are in this box. We're going to be testing them out. And on the 78, we're going to be using some Amsoil products from Eagle Lubricants on that truck. And we're coming up on the 15,000 mile oil change on the Ford Fusion, so I'm fixing to make a big purchase of Amsoil products to use on that car. Now, the first thing that we need to do is, if you want to be eligible to win any of these products, first you have to subscribe to These Nutz Garage. You also need to like this video and comment down below 2 of the items that you would like to have out of this box. Now, you'll also get a gift from These Nutz Garage, and that's going to be this tumbler. Now, this is a laser etched image on there, and as you can see, it says These Nutz Garage. Got a lid on it, so you'll automatically win this plus 2 items out of this box that you choose. Now, after you like and subscribe to These Nutz Garage, like this video, and comment down below the 2 products that you would like to receive, down below will be a link to Eagle Lubricants YouTube channel. Just go over there and subscribe to their channel, and that's all it takes to win. Now, probably on September 26th, we're going to set that as the date. September 26th, what I will do is I will go on the comments of this video, and I'll pick one winner, randomly pick one winner. What I'll do is I'll reply to your comment that you're the winner. Now, after that, you can send me an email to thesenutsgarage@gmail.com, and that way I can get your information in order to ship these products out to you. So that's all it takes, is just like, subscribe, comment, and subscribe to Eagle Lubricants YouTube channel. The link will be down below. Now, if you have any questions about the products that I'm fixing to show you and you want to know all the specs on it, Robert Rogers, like I said, he's the owner of Eagle Lubricants. He'll have a comment down below, and all you got to do is reply to him. And I'm 100% positive he can answer all the questions you may have about any of these products. All right, first item up for grabs is your standard funnel. Can't ever seem to have enough funnels. Seems like as soon as I set one down, I forget where it went. So here's a hard plastic funnel. If you want to win this, just put funnel. All right, so looks like we got some Amsoil stickers. So you'll automatically get one of these stickers. Alright, so the first items we have here is some Amsoil synthetic 2-stroke oil. Now, if you have both of these packs, that makes a 50-to-1 ratio. If you have one pack, it's a 100-to-1 ratio. If you want to receive this 2-stroke oil, just put a 2-stroke oil down in the comments. And what you'll do is you'll actually get both packs as one gift. Alright, so the next item up that I have here is, which is pretty handy. If nobody chooses these, what I'm going to do is take and put one in each one of my cars. And what this is actually a paper funnel. They tear off, fold out into a funnel so you can throw them in your glove box. And if you're going down the road and need to add fluids to your car, got these funnels. So if you want these funnels as your prize or your gift, just put in paper funnels. Alright, so it looks like we have some metal protector. This looks like it's lubricates, frees rusty parts, protects against corrosion, and displaces moisture. Now this is a pretty small can, but it does have this little straw on the side of it so you can spray it directly instead of a big cloud. So if you want this, just put MP. And like I said, if you have any questions about how this stuff works, and just comment to Robert down below, and I'm pretty sure he can send you all the information on it. Alright, so this is a gasoline additive. I think you put this in your car every 3,000 miles or so, with every time you fill up your tank or something like that. It's upper cylinder lubricant. So if you want this, just put in a gas additive. But what's neat about this bottle is, if you watched my other video where I used this before, these bottles are designed for the vehicles that do not require gas caps. So you take the cap off, stick it straight in your tank, dumps right out, the bottle will come right out. Something handy to do with these is cut the bottom off. You can throw this in your trunk, so later on if you need to add something to your fuel, you'll have basically another funnel. Now, if you do have a Ford vehicle and you did not know that you have a funnel in your car for that very reason, in case you wanted to add something like this to it, around your spare tire in your car, there is a factory funnel that is supplied with your car when you buy it. So if you don't know where that funnel is, check around your spare tire. Alright, so here's a engine flush. Now I used this when I converted my wife's Fusion to synthetic motor oil. You basically put this in your oil, let it run for about 10-15 minutes, and drain it out. And it flushes your engine out, gets rid of all the contaminants and stuff like that. It says you can use it with a transmission, but you only want to use this on a transmission if you are completely taking all the fluid out of the car. Most of the times with an automatic transmission, you drain your fluid, that's about half of it. So I don't recommend using this on your transmission unless you are going to drain 100% of your transmission fluid out of your car. So if you want this, just put engine flush. Alright, look at here. More stickers. So you'll automatically get this sticker and another sticker and a These Nuts Garage tumbler if you win, on top of whatever 2 products that you choose out of this box. Alright, moving along. Miracle Wash. Now if you want to win this, just put in Miracle Wash. And basically what this is it's a waterless wash and wax. You know, you spray it on your car, wipe it down with a lint-free cloth, you know, like a microfiber towel or something. The directions are on the back if you want to read it. Great for like going to car shows. So you're going there and you want to just kind of spray off your car and give it a quick wash without having to use water. Well, here it is. So if you want that, type in Miracle Wash. Next thing is glass cleaner. If you would like to receive this as one of your prizes, just glass cleaner. Put that in the comments. So I like glass cleaner in the can, and I'm pretty sure this is better than the cheap stuff that I buy. I like it in the can because when you spray it on your windows, it kind of foams up and it's just doesn't leave streaks. This also says on the back that it are safe, right there on the front, it says safe for window tinting. You want to make sure when you have your car's windows are tinted, you don't want to use like Windex that has ammonia in it, because what that'll do is that'll actually discolor your window tint. So stuff like this in the can is what you need to use if you have window tint. So if you want this, type in glass cleaner. We got this and one other item in the box. Now this is a power foam, and this is basically something that you can spray into your throttle body, into your engine, and it basically, I believe, works like sea foam. You spray it in your engine, let it run for a few minutes, shut it off and let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, and when you crank it up, your engine's really going to smoke really bad, but what it's doing is it's tearing up and removing all the carbon buildup that's on the back of your valves and then your cylinder, top of your pistons and things of that nature. I think if you spray it into your throttle body, what that'll do is it'll clean up all the kind of the grime, the varnish that's all in your intake and your throttle body, stuff like that. So if you want to win this, just type in power foam. Alright, so the last item is Amsoil motor oil. Now this is the synthetic, it's 100% synthetic motor oil. It's also the Signature Series, which is the top of the line motor oil that Amsoil makes. It's also a 5W30. Now this is the oil that goes in the Fusion, and if you don't choose this, this will be going in the Fusion, so make sure though that if you do win this, that you have the other quarts of oil that will fill up your car, because you don't want to mix this with just your old plain motor oil. You want to do a full oil change on your car with this, and if you want to get this and then go to Eagle Lubricants and order your other 6 or 5 quarts of motor oil, feel free to do that. They also sell the Amsoil filters and the Wix filters. If you're going to be converting it from a regular motor oil to fully synthetic, 100% fully synthetic oil, you'll want to get some of this. So this might be something that you choose as your 2 prizes, as these 2, so that way you can order another 5 or 6 quarts, change the oil in your car. So that's all the stuff in the box, and like I said, on September 26th I will pick a winner. Just be looking around that day to be looking for for me to reply to your comment that you're the winner. And what I'll do, like I said before, is give you the email to send your information to, and then we'll ship out your 2 products and your tumbler and your stickers as soon as we can. So I hope y'all liked the video. If you did, don't remember to hit like on that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We got some other stuff hopefully coming in the future. I've been really busy around my house doing a lot of maintenance and upkeep, working on 2 different trucks and fixing to work on this Fusion. So we're going to have more videos coming out. So stay tuned, and y'all have a blessed day.